Hello babes, and welcome back to my channel and welcome back to a brand new wedding today. If you guys are not subscribed, make sure you guys do click the bell to get notified for all my brand new videos, and also follow both my IG pages. I'll leave them down below in the description. And I will say, as of lately, I am noticing that I'm not as comfortable in my clothing, because I did allow myself, like, to be honest, this like grace period where I'm like, okay Steph, you were doing weight loss for like a really freaking long time, and like, how important is it to you right now in your life to be losing even more and more and more weight? I really wanted a break from it, and I think it's important to do that. And even on my weight loss journey, I was taking breaks here and there. So I was on a deficit where you eat a certain amount of calories, basically burning more energy than what you're consuming, and that certain amount of calories allowed me to lose weight. I did that for about like how long? Like 5 years now. Like, it's so crazy, but it seems like a long time to be losing weight, but honestly I don't regret it. Like, till today I don't regret it. But as of like, I want to say maybe like a year ago, I was like, you know what, give yourself this like time. You don't need to be a slave to the scale. You don't need to be at a certain number, you know. But I do get to a point personally myself, everyone's different, where I just don't feel like my best in my body. And that's kind of where I'm at, to be honest with you. I think I told you guys here and on IG that I've been seeing a naturopathic doctor. One of my main concerns was bloating, and I do bloat a lot. That's why like bloating is like one of my main issues. It can really make you feel like you're like 2 sizes heavier, especially because it's right in the front. I want to take my advice as to booking in time in my calendar and saying, that's when you're going to the gym, that's when you're getting a workout in, because I just feel 5 times better, honestly, when I have a workout in. It doesn't have to be this most amazing workout where I'm like dripping sweat. It doesn't have to be like that. It's really good for up here. It's really good for my gut. It's just really good for my peace. And also, I'm like, I got my workout today. Like, my body will change if I keep, you know, consistently doing this, and it feels really, really, really good. I went yesterday. I want to go again today, work on different body parts so that I'm not like overexhausting those areas. You never want to do that. If you have half an hour to watch a show, then you have half an hour to go and get your ass in the gym. Teamy has sponsored a portion of today's video. Thank you so much, Teamy. They have a greens powder, you guys, that has every single green that you need. All your veggies are packed in there. There's 16 superfoods in there, and like I said, I mentioned to my naturopathic doctor, like, my bloating is just so bad. Like, please help me with it. And she said, you need to be consistently having your greens. Like, please have your greens, because you're gonna notice that it's gonna make a big difference. All you do is take a scoop of it. You can easily make a smoothie, which they sent me their cute little white bottle. Thank you so much, Teamy. Watch yourself. But all my matcha lovers will love this, because there is actually ceremonial matcha in here. We're gonna make it together. I'm gonna show you guys how I make it, and then I easily just take it in the morning. It just like relieves my mind that I've had my veggies and greens for the day. Also, the other thing I use this with is I'll make like an iced matcha, and I'll just pretend that this is like pure matcha powder. I love greens, I love my veggies and stuff, but you're not getting that every single day, and you're not getting the amount that you need every single day. Like, let's just be real. I'm really big that it doesn't have like any artificial flavors, no fillers, there's no added sugar inside of here. You can sweeten it how you want. Also, if you guys are curious about the calories, I'm always looking at the calories, girl. Like, watch though. So 1 scoop is about 35 calories. I do have some water in here. We're gonna put our little powder in there. A spoon of stevia. Like, it easily dissolves. Like, I'm gonna show you guys. And look how green this is, you guys. We have no clumps or nothing. It's so amazing, this powder. Greens are so good for your skin. Like, there's so many antioxidants in here. Really great for your gut health, especially for me. That's what I'm taking this for, obviously. Great for your bloating. I like to add the ice because it keeps you like really nice and cool. It honestly just tastes like pure matcha. There's ceremonial matcha, there's spirulina in here, there's also wheatgrass, vegan, GMO-free, gluten-free, dairy, and soy-free. It's so refreshing, you guys. Oh my god. If you guys find that you're not getting your daily intake, which a lot of us, let's be realistic, we're not. If you find that you just need a change in your life in terms of bloating or your digestion, your gut health overall, or maybe you want your skin to glow a little bit better, you're gonna see such a big change, because greens are amazing for so many different things. If you guys do want to try out the greens powder, make sure you guys use my code right over here. You guys will get 20% off. This is just such a quick and easy way. Scoop, put it inside your bottle, drink it in the morning, get it over and done with. But you're gonna quickly see how you'll fall in love with this, because like I said, it just tastes like matcha. And hopefully you guys enjoy using this greens powder as much as I do. Thank you so much, Teamy, for sponsoring today's video. Okay, babes, so we're gonna be making, I saw this little recipe on Pinterest. I always get stuck on like breakfast. I'm gonna be using 2 eggs, cracking them into a bowl. It's gonna be super simple, but we're also adding some feta cheese, a handful of spinach, and I'm gonna use my little scissors trick because I don't like to put in whole spinach. I like when it's in pieces. And then I have a little bit of chopped tomato that we're gonna throw in there, and I'm gonna put some black pepper, which y'all already know I'm like obsessed with black pepper right now. Like, I'm having a black pepper moment. Like, I don't know, it's because like I never grew up using like these peppercorns. We're gonna be adding some salt, obviously. Can't have no eggs without salt. Dried pieces of onions. I've been like preferring this more because I feel like it gives so much flavor and it ends up melting anytime you like boil it or cook it. And then of course, you already know it's my garlic powder, girl. And I have my pan over here already with some olive oil in it. Mix this all up in here. The toast we're going to be using is actually in this bag. So this is just a sesame multi-grain. It's done. Yes, girl. Okay, so we have our beautiful plate over here, you guys. But as I mentioned, we're also going to be putting some feta cheese over top. If you guys want a really quick trick, if you have like your feta cheese on like a block, get 2 forks and kind of put them together. It kind of works like a grating system. Your cheese and put it over top. This is just gonna add like a little something every time you have a bite. Top it off with a little extra. Black pepper also gives it a little bit of a bite as well. And that's what we're gonna be having, you guys. This very simple, quick and easy breakfast. It's a really great way to get like those healthy things that you kind of run away from usually, but you really want to get them. Okay guys, so I do want to start marinating this just because I want it to be as tasty as possible. So what I have here is a pork roast. You're supposed to get shoulder, I believe, so that's what I got. Actually super affordable type of meat. So what I've done though is, this was obviously like larger, and I've just split it down because we're gonna be like slicing it this way. We're gonna be putting in soy sauce. We're gonna need a lot of this because this is gonna be our source of salt, obviously. This is Chinese 5 spice. I've never heard of this in my life before. It smells like black licorice. I could see how this would go with that. Like, I'm gonna be adding in, it says 2 types of oils, and I'm obviously just doing this by what I think I should be putting. I never like cook by measurements. We have some sesame oil because, you know, it's gonna give us that nice, I feel like sesame oil is a lot more like sweeter, but also has like a little bite to it as well. So we're gonna be grabbing some garlic that's probably gonna like melt really nicely. We have some hoisin sauce, which I feel like I'm gonna have to use almost the leftover of this. Put some ginger in here. We're also going to be soaking some jasmine rice because we're going to be using jasmine rice with this. This is my first time making this recipe. I've also poked my pork because you want this to cook all the way through. You're not trying to have like, you know what I mean, like some raw pork. Pour over. I'm so excited for this because I love trying like recipes for the first time with you guys. The bottom needs to get some flavor, obviously. So whatever juices you have, just open up your oven once you start to see. And then you might want to coat it and then turn it over so that it gets evenly cooked. But we're gonna put this back inside of the fridge, let it marinate, let it get all this good flavor as much as possible. And then we'll be back to cook it. I wanted to show you guys 2 things that I've introduced into my fridge. And it's this kombucha by Remedy. I've bought like the glass bottles before, and this time I have already tried the peach ones, which are really good. I love peach. I've tried the mango, I think it's called mango passion, really good. And then I was like, you know what, I'm gonna try the wild berry. I'm not really a berry fan, but I'm gonna try it. It is good. I feel like with this one, you could easily make like virgin sangria. I feel like you really could get that vibe. And I really like drinking sangria. It's really, really good, right? No, she don't drink alcohol. Yeah, these kombucha little cans, you guys, they're 5 calories, so really great. Good to bring with you in your car if you need like a beverage. The other thing that I'm so shocked, you guys, that I freaking tried, and even me and her eat this together. Yeah, you know what this is? What is? Mango? You like mango? Yeah, she like mango, blueberry, a green bean. She a healthy girl. Carrot. She a healthy girl. So I get these organics. I haven't tried any other brand, but a lot of other brands, you guys, will sweeten this stuff. Like, it'll like add sugar, and I'm just like, fruit is already sweet. Like, what are y'all doing? Like, oh my God, like, make it make sense. The math is not mathing. Like, it's not mathing, Nyla. Like, you guys already know, if you're not new here, that I don't even like fruit, first of all. Like, it's a struggle for me to get fruit in. But like, overall, fruit to me just tastes so overly sour and so overly sweet to the point where I'm like, oh my God, how do people enjoy this shit? And I don't like dried fruit. Like, usually I think dried fruit is the most disgusting thing. I asked the guy to shop for frozen mango, and I thought I had selected another bag of frozen mango. I don't know what the hell made me try, because usually I'd be like, hell no. I'm like, what the hell? This is actually really good. Guys, this is my second bag, and I have another backup bag. Okay? Nyla, who sweetens mango? Right? Like, why would you do that, right? Yeah. Okay, give me mommy a kiss. Okay, thank you. You chubby girl, me and you are gonna go exercise. I came back from a walk, and I think I want to get lunch ready, and also I think I want to put this roast in the oven because I want to get some things done today, and I don't think I can do it like right before I'm about to eat dinner, you know what I mean? I wanted to tell you guys, I made a sauce off camera to like just kind of like experiment, and then it turned out so good, and I'm like, oh, I wish I filmed it. So in here there's some sriracha, chili flakes, this thing, some soy sauce, hoisin, a little bit of water, and oh my God, but this sauce is so good. So for lunch we're actually having a burger, but lately, even like with takeout, I'm like, oh, I just want a burger, and I am not like a, I don't know, I'm not a burger fan. This one's actually plant-based, so even when I order takeout, I do go for like the veggie burger a lot of the times. So I got these burgers. These were from the Superstore. These are by Soul Cuisine. The other like plant-based or like veggie burgers were like 200 calories a patty, and I'm like, whoa, settle down. Whoa. No, hold the hell up. This one is 100 calories a patty, and normally these patties are not thick anyways, and they're not large like your typical one. 100 calories a patty. The mushroom and wild rice one is 60 calories a patty. I'm using these Dempster ones because I love the sesame ones, and they just look like a typical classic burger. And these are 200 calories per bun. You can also kind of slice some of it off so that you guys can see. So it's not crazy thick, but it's also not that small. Like, this is the palm of my hand. Sometimes I feel like they're not seasoned enough, so I'm just gonna be putting some seasoned salts. But let's add this to the pan. It's gonna have a sizzle, girl. You hear that sizzle? She said, just because I'm a plant-based burger does not mean I taste horrible. She said, I'm gonna taste just as good as that beef burger. She said, why do you guys judge me just because I'm plant-based? So we have our bun over here that we just warmed up. Mayonnaise. Are you guys the type to put like a shit ton of stuff like on your burgers? Because that is me, girl. This mayo is 100 calories per tablespoon. Okay, so I'm gonna be removing some of this. Here I was thinking that I had like a low calorie mayo. So I know we already got our greens with Teamy. I know we got that, girl, but I mean, what's a little extra green gonna do to me? You know what I'm saying? Some spinach in here. And I opened up the oven, by the way, and smelled our pork, and girl, I am speechless. It smells so good in there. I'm gonna be putting ketchup on this side of the bread because I like when like ketchup is kind of like the glue, but I don't like a whole lot. I'm not a big ketchup fan, you know, a little fun fact. But I'm gonna be adding some tomato slices that I already had prepared. Then we have some red onion over top, sweet pickle slices, which I don't know why they can't just sell like a smaller jar. Cause like, girl, they give you like a jar as if like you're pickle obsessed and like you're dreaming of pickles or something. Like, I cannot consume that many. I had some leftover macaroni salad because I had like a little barbecue moment yesterday. Like, this was a store-bought macaroni salad, and then I added in extra chopped carrots, and this is actually spinach that's in here. We're gonna be having our burger. I think I want to take the thumbnail without the thing on though, but this is what we're gonna be having, you guys. I can't wait to try this. I'm actually gonna take a bite of this with you guys. Show you guys what the inside of our burger looks like. I tasted the patty right away. Normally with plant-based, the patty gets lost, you know, because like it's not, I'm sorry, they're almost just as tasty. Like, it's really good, you guys. This patty is really good. So this is 15 minutes on one side, you guys, with this pork. And you can see that the sauce is like wanting to stay on the meat, which is perfect. What I'm gonna do now to give the other side a chance is flip it over again, coat it, and then put it back in. And obviously at some point I'm gonna have to like open it up, make a cut, and see how it is on the inside, because there's no way that this is cooked right now. You can also tell by the bounciness of meat as well. So I'm making plain jasmine rice over here, you guys. All I literally have in here is water and salt because I like the flavor of jasmine already. And I'm just letting it kind of finish up. Sugar snap peas. I love having like a really crunchy kind of veggie, so we don't want to cook these guys too much, but I've just put some olive oil and some garlic in here, and I'm literally going to like shut this off because it was on high. We're going to add these guys in here, saute it really quickly, touch of salt on these. So this is our meat, you guys. Just removed it. You want to kind of rejuice over top and kind of add as much of this juice at the bottom as possible. And you also want to let this sit. Right now is not a good time to cut this because it needs time to just kind of settle. It's kind of like a lasagna. It's gonna be too wet, it's gonna be too runny. I'm gonna be saving these juices, girl, because you can even put it on the slices of pork to give it that extra flavor on the inside. And it's best to get like as thin as possible. Look at that poor girl, yes. Yeah, you want to get as thin as you possibly can. I feel like this knife is good for that. The ends get the most fun, you know? Like, look at this. It's all coated on the end. Like, watch yourself. So I think that's going to be my portion. And lay it down. These are so good. And they just add like this very fresh crunchiness to this plate. We're going to be putting a little bit of toasted sesame seeds. Last but not least, we're gonna grab our beautiful sauce, which I made extra of, and we're going to just take the sauce and put it all over. You want something very satisfying right before you're going to bed, or like at least close to when you're going to bed, because it's just gonna avoid that extra snacking, that overindulging, those extra calories that you really didn't need, but you just kind of wanted it because you were like sitting at your sofa. That's exactly what I wanted it to do. That sauce, that sauce has a kick right at the end, but it's not enough for me to be like, whoa, that's too spicy. And it has 3 types of hot things in there. So, the rice, it's such like what do you call that? The rice is like a palate cleanser because there's so much going on here. I would say that the roast took about 35-ish minutes, but then I at the end, you guys, I did put it on bake just to kind of dry it out a bit. Like I felt like I needed it to dry out just a tiny bit. So I'd say like 35 to 40 minutes in there, but you can get stuff done while you're like watching it, you know? I'm actually gonna go ahead and get another workout in because it's just gonna feel really good if I do. Going to the gym and weightlifting especially is just so rewarding. So I'm gonna go and do that right now. No excuses, sweetheart. And don't forget, you guys, get those greens in. Make sure you guys try out the Teamy powder because honestly it is everything when you just want to get your veggies and greens in for the day. You don't have to do anything else, just have a scoop of that and it's done for the day. Make sure you guys use my coupon code so you guys will save 20% off on that. Hopefully you guys enjoyed all these recipes. If you did, give this video a big like and leave some love down below. I always love reading all of your comments. Don't forget to subscribe and hit the bell so you guys don't miss any of these videos as well. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see all of my beautiful babes in my next video.